Next, if you look at the length of the alimentary canal for the herbivores, it is generally about 5 to 6 times the length of their body. In carnivores, it ranges 2 to 3 times the length of their bodies. To put it simply, carnivores have distinctly shorter alimentary canals than herbivores. This difference clearly indicates what type of food each species is supposed to consume. If you eat raw meat, it takes between 70 to 72 hours to pass through your system. Cooked meat takes 50 to 52 hours. Cooked vegetables, 24 to 30 hours. Uncooked vegetables, 12 to 15 hours. Fruits, 1.5 to 3 hours. If you keep raw meat outside for 70 to 72 hours, putrefaction sets in. One small piece of meat can evict you from your home. Putrefaction occurs very rapidly in summertime when the temperature and moisture are conducive. Your stomach is always a tropical place. If meat stays there for up to 72 hours, the level of putrefaction is very high. This essentially means there is excessive bacterial activity and your body must expend a lot of energy to contain the bacterial level, so that it does not cross the line that separates health from ill health. If you visit a friend who is sick in the hospital, you would surely not take him a pizza or a steak. You are most likely to take him fruit. If you happen to be in the wild, what would be the first thing you would eat? Definitely fruit. You remember, even Adam ate an apple, although we know what trouble that got him into. Then would come roots, the killing of an animal, and raising crops. Fruit is the most easily digestible food, and all human beings know this instinctively. Most carnivorous animals do not eat every day, definitely not 3 times a day. They know the food they eat moves very slowly through their tracts. A tiger is said to eat once every 6 to 8 days. He is agile and prowls when he is hungry, eats a hefty meal of 50 pounds of meat at once, and then generally sleeps or ambles around lazily. A cobra eats 60% of its own body weight in a single meal and eats only once every 12 to 15 days. The pygmies from the Central African region used to hunt elephants, eat their organs and meat raw and drink the blood fresh, and they say they would sleep after this kind of meal for over 40 hours at a stretch. But as lifestyles change and grow more urban and sedentary, it is clear that human beings cannot maintain such a mode of life. You certainly cannot afford this sort of lifestyle. You have to eat every day and rest at specific times because your alimentary canal is similar to that of the herbivores. The protein debate. There is much emphasis laid nowadays on eating protein. It is important to understand that only 3% of our body is composed of protein, and excess protein consumption can cause cancer. Meat runs high in protein. Very small portion of the meat that one consumes can fulfill human protein requirement. The remaining protein, which travels very slowly through the alimentary canal, leads to a variety of problems such as excessive bacterial activity, enhanced sleep quota, increased inertia levels in the body, and decreased cellular regeneration. All of this in turn manifests as a drop in one's sensitivity of perception. It is in this context that meat has been regarded as spiritually unsupportive, because spiritual process is essentially about enhancing one's perception beyond the limitations of the physical. Digestion drama. Another aspect of digestion is that to digest a certain kind of food, the human system produces alkalis, and to digest another kind of food, it generates acid. If you consume a jumble of foods, then stomach grows confused and produces both acids and alkalis, which neutralize each other and make digestive juices lose their edge. Hence the food remains in the stomach longer than required and weakens our ability to rejuvenate on the cellular level. It also causes what we refer to as tamas or inertia in the energy system, which over a period of time will alter the very quality of who you are and impair the quality of who you could be.